So we're back. Got a little upset the last time we tried to fight this boss. So the trick was to just spend several hours, I think 5 or 6 hours, tailor making a weapon specifically to fight this boss. Probably could have done it quicker if I actually know anything about Vagrant's story, but I don't, so it probably took a lot longer than it needed to. So let's just go over it. For those of you that are curious, we're using it's the Fat Cow again, but it's a steel Warhammer now, which should be the strongest one-handed weapon you can make. So that's the highest strength bonus we can get from our one-hander. And then we're using a Vagrant shield, which is the second best shield we can make out of steel. 29 strength, 29 int. What's the Fat Cow? Fat Cow's 41 strength right now, because I think it inherits from its gems too, by the way. But we care way more about the weapon. The shield shouldn't matter much. So it's got 59 affinity. You just go to the... There was a dummy right outside the church that gave evil affinity, so I just slapped the shit out of him. Normally you don't go on class affinity because it's not worth it, but I mean, we got to beat the final boss, so whatever. And then the other thing is we have affinity air 70. Mainly because hitting the evil dummy was giving us light affinity, and we didn't want dominant light affinity. We wanted dominant air affinity because air affinity is the weakest on the final boss, and then the type is you really can't fucking cheeseball the type. But so we got 70 air affinity, 59 evil type class, sorry. And then what gems do I have in it? This for sure should be strong enough to go through the final boss's defenses. Sorry, I didn't mean to say Warhammer. I said War Maul. Warhammer is like the third strongest mace to War Maul. And we've got 2 Jin Ambers to get that affinity up. And then the Braveheart, so we've got higher accuracy. Okay. And then on the shield, Vagrant. Oh fuck, I didn't put any gems in this yet. We want 1 of light and 1 of dark, because his final attack, Bloody Sin, is light and dark. So that should take the edge off. And then we just want some good strength defense. Which, man, Polaris, 12 intelligence, -3 strength. So that's if you want to make a wizard shield. We don't want to wear the one that gives us magic dodge, because then we won't be able to fucking buff ourselves, but... Yeah, really can't get better than a 2. Let's just put another Demonia on it. Done. And then the other thing we did is it turns out that booze we found in the Iron Maiden are stat items. The Prudence, Valera, Audentia, and Virtus. Holy shit, I have 5 Elixir of Queens. I gotta drink those too. So there was one other wine that was strength up, but just to be super sure, as I just loaded my game a couple times in those until those gave us +4 strength. +4 HP is pretty good from Elixir of Queens though. So we got 8 strength from our wines. We gotta drink all these other stat ups here. Holy shit. Everything's coming up Ashley Riot. That, not so much now. Not so much with the 1. Finish this off. So we should have enough strength and affinity, and our class and our type should be good enough to just fucking punch right through this final boss. And as long as our risk stays low, because Fat Cow asked, Bloody Sin shouldn't kill us either. Because supposedly the trick with Bloody Sin is it scales just exponentially with your risk. So if you enter that phase of the fight with high risk, you will get shit all over you. And then, int 1, that's terrible. We've got the 70 air affinity, and I'll show you in a second, but oh fuck, agility 4, thank you. We're probably going to save this, actually. These are some really good stat rolls. Is that when we cast Left Fusion, is we'll actually push our air affinity over 100. So I kind of regret grinding out the evil class. I don't think the evil class was worth it, but we're going to have like 150 air affinity, and that is the ticket. That's all our buffs. Okay, like this is as strong as we're going to get, short of me having to angrily turn off the stream and level up some more. Yeah, 33 hours. Like I said, it was probably 5 or 6 hours to sort all this out. Mainly because in order to make our weapon, we had to like farm... fucking what was it? I think you just beat up the humans right in the keep. And then we combined that with another mace we farmed in the Undercity. It was just running back and forth to respawn dudes and just kill the ones that had maces and then melt them down at the workshop until we had a war them all. There's probably a super efficient way to do it that I didn't do, but like I said, what was it, 70 air affinity on Fat Cow? Yeah, air affinity 70. Great thing is we're not going to fucking be dodging our buffs now. But let's cast that. Fuck that. Let's not use that menu. Once we cast left fusion, I'll show you what the air affinity becomes. Well over 100. I think it's half your int or all your int. It's a lot. Oh, anyways. Equip. Oh shit, I blew it. Took off the affinity boost. Whoops. But yeah, you know, I got super stuck on this dude, and everybody has like these wacky strategies to fight him. Like, oh, just I use this weapon that's a long reach, or I just combo him with Raging Ache and then don't die. Whereas holy shit, I did it again while I was talking. I prefer to just power right through his defense, which hopefully this weapon lets us do. Because I can only imagine that's what the designers wanted us to do, since the whole fucking with your weapon stats is like a cornerstone of their game. Let's just waste a little more MP here. But yeah, no razzle-dazzle in our boss strategies. We're just going to punch him in the face really hard. There, air affinity 137. Take one of our mana items. What am I doing? Do it afterwards. Okay, then we Heracles ourselves. So yeah, we just run in, slap the shit out of him, and then Magic Ward eats up the annoying ones. That'll fuck up our day. Prostasia might actually make us take less damage from Bloody Sin. If that comes up, if he switches to the Bloody Sin mode and I don't have Magic Ward up, I'll probably just cast Prostasia on myself for some extra defense, but hopefully we don't die. And if we do, I know to use Prostasia instead of left fusion, which kind of sucks. I think the bulk of our damage comes from the left fusion. Let's go. Just for the sake of the whole ending being in this stream, I'll read the dialogue again. Ugh. Forgot to double check what my chain hits are right now. I think I have an instill on me from when I was working on this weapon. What's this? You're late, Brisk Breaker. Where's Merlos? What happened to Callow Merlos? Worry not. I sent her to a safe place. She'll escape, unharmed. What's happened here? Look and know. I wanted to help Father. This city was his only hope. You can see. I wanted to help Father, as he helped me when I was born. He wanted the city destroyed, even if it meant his own death. Then he implored me, do not let them use it. The power. Stop him. Stop Guildenstern. Those who crave the dark cannot control the dark. You must stop him. Kill him. Before the dark sucks his living soul dry. Where is he? I think we established last time that he totally gets his fucking soul sucked dry. Ashley, I know. Oh, right, this is where he stabs his girlfriend. Spoilers. Hey, babe, let's go make out on the roof. Why? I'm just fooling. I had to kill you for my devil magic. Forgive me, Samantha. I need your soul. Our cause needs a martyr. Does he fight me with the fucking roof of the church? I never noticed that. Your cause? There's no place for me for our dream. I love you, Samantha, as God is my witness. I too once thought so. Oh. Yeah, he fights with the ornament on the tip of the chapel. Guildenstern. Come, Risk Breaker. Your death will be my rebirth. This is where his pants burn off. Come, help celebrate my ascension. Okay. 115 damage, you're so fucked. Yep, that's fucking great. Get that in still, you know. Oh, you blew it. I am fucking so ripped right now, kid. I've been going to the gym. Heavy shot is all I care about. Heavy shot, crimson, you know what? Yeah, heavy shot, crimson pain. Let's go all in on this guy. I'm not even sure you can block crimson pain now that I think about it. Is that phase done? We just really got to keep an eye on our risk for this phase. My sword, no. It's just the roof of the church. Forget that which pains you. You cannot reclaim what's lost to time. Let it go. There's only regret here. What difference does it make? Whether you lost a wife and child or killed an innocent family, you cannot bring back the dead. Your hands are tainted with blood. Truth or no, your sins are eternal. Release the past. Look to the future. Join us, Ashley. Come home. There's no growth without rebirth. Or sorry, birth. Without a foothold in the past, we cannot walk toward the future. Get thee gone, darkness. Papa. Forgive me, Marco. You must have been lonely. Nuh-uh, I'm brave, just like Papa. Tia. Welcome home, Ashley. You've done all you could for us. 'Twas a short time, but I knew happiness with you. They gave me a lifetime's worth of love. Don't cry, Papa. See, I'm not crying. See? But this... Do not be misled by others' words. Believe your heart. I love you, Ashley. That kid loves to smile. Come home, Agent Riot. Your story's not yet finished. Alright, this is the part I hate. Is the audio in this game fucky? You ask me every time, Fat Cow, and I'm pretty sure it's just the game. Alright, Magic Ward will eat that for us. Hopefully we can get some good damage to start. 70 damage. Fucking playtime is over, dude. Perfect. Absolutely no reason to be fucking around here. Just use your turns to heal every time. What is his HP here? He should have 666 once this phase starts. We're just gonna rebuff here. I don't want to put on a magic ward, just have my shit fall off right away. We did at least 200 damage right there, didn't we? We're flying. See, we did so much stuff right there. I think it's already his turn again. Just get a good combo and buff up every single time. There we go. Oh shit. That is a bad range right there. Magic ward that. We're already at 67%. Shit. There you go. Eat Vagrant story. Eat shit. Thank you, overpowered weapon that I shouldn't have spent this much time making. I was a little worried there, but he didn't get to use Bloody Sin even once. Ashley. Quickly, it's all collapsing. But Agent Riot, there's no time. We gotta get out of here. Oh no, what are we gonna fucking do? Oh. Oh. Those poor, poor little orcs. Go. Go now. And what then? We're finished. We must tell them what's happened here. Flee, Nisa. Come back alive, Tiger. Alive. Isn't this guy super slow? Now the slowest dance begins, partner. 'Tis a fine tomb we shall share. Man, those side characters, they got to be in the ending. That's neat. I have the most distance to travel, apparently. Did my shirt come off? You'll have to carry me, Ashley. Hang on, let me take my shirt off. Use the term shirt loosely. Oh, look at that. I got tattoo powers now. That's why my shirt fell off. I guess I sucked it out of him when I beat him up with my mace. That's not a real place. We never fought a dragon and a Dullahan in the same room. That'd be terrible. That'd be terrible if dragons were just normal enemies eventually. There's the top half of Guildenstern. Okay. I hit him with a mace, but apparently I hit him so hard he split in half. Deal. The city's just farting out evil energy now. Gods be with you, Riot. Meh, meh. Apparently little kids don't talk in this game. No, Harden, stay here, don't go. You speak, at last. The terror. I'm sorry. See ya. I'm not sure if people normally turn into space dust in this world when they die, or if that's just the spooky city. I think they explained it at one point. Duke Bardorba's secondary residence, Greylands. 1 week later. Are we friends? Well met, Sydney. So it's done. You've suffered much. I too have played my part. Let us leave the rest to this Ashley. He is the one you've chosen. I know what must be done. I was not much of a father to you. Forgive me, my son. Okay. Shed a single tear for his weird time paradox child. Sire, Your Excellency. Someone bring water. Our Lord has fallen. Who walks there at this hour? What's your business? Show your papers. Callum Merlot's, VKP Inquisitor. Milady, I beg your forgiveness. It is no matter. You're merely doing your duty. Thank you, milady. And so began the story of the Wanderer, the Vagrant. It didn't answer a lot of questions. Why was he dressed goofy the whole game, but then he had that sweet leather duster for the ending? The Phantom Pain. Vagrant story. But this was a prologue to the Vagrant story. Ashley Riot, Sydney Losterrod, Romeo Guildenstern, supporting cast, Callum Merlot's, John Harden, Jan Rosenkrantz, Commander Dwayne, Commander Grissom, Commander Samantha, Commander Tiger, Commander Nisa, Joshua Corin Bardoba, Aldois Byron Bardoba. Executive producers, I'm not going to be able to keep up with this if there's Japan words. We did it. We beat Vagrant story. I thought we were going to be stuck on that final boss forever. But that Air Affinity Mace kicked this shit out of him. And then, I don't know. I think Sydney was the little kid. Maybe there was time travel involved. I can't remember. There was a family photo that had another kid in it. So now I have all these weird, like, teleporting, mind-reading powers that Sydney has. I wonder if I get to look like that in New Game Plus or if I dress like a wiener again. Oh, man. Except for like 2 puzzle rooms at the end and the final boss, this was a really good game. Maybe if I was more involved with tempering my weapons and stuff, it wouldn't have been such a huge jump to make my weapon for the final boss. But I mean, I like fiddled with the affinity and used the workshops and stuff. Like I used the system the way it was supposed to, and then we kicked the shit out of that final boss, so I guess it worked out in the end. What does New Game Plus entail? I think we get the root inverse key, which opens a bunch of doors that were locked before. And then we might get the steel and gold key, or maybe they were in the first playthrough all along and I missed them like an idiot. We for sure get the root inverse key. I don't think we're going to actually do any New Game Plus stuff. Just because, well, I mean, I have other games to play. We really can't just play Vagrant Story forever, because I think probably, if we're super careful, we can probably beat the New Game Plus dungeon on our first run, but we might want to go through the game again and get more stat ups and stuff. I'm not sure. I'm not even sure what carries over to New Game Plus. I don't know if our stats stay or like if we just get our weapons. Do our items go away? Some good concept art. Apparently Guildenstern had a little pube stash. I didn't know that. He looked a lot less wienery in the game. He's got some mascara there, maybe. So I think the Cardinal was Guildenstern's boss, and then they pinned the Duke's death on me. Because the Duke had to die for me to get all the dark powers, I think, maybe? Not 100% sure. The story's kinda... The story's a little fast and loose with telling me things I needed to know. The motion actor is Ashley Teshin Murata. Oh, that might have been for the that little CG video before the title screen. I think that's Ashley in his leather duster. That's Nisa and Tiger with Ashley. That never happened. They chased me and I literally backed up and ran through a door. That's the only time we interacted. I wonder if I maybe like missed a whole wing of the game that involved them. I think that's Merlot's. You know what? We're not going to do a whole run on New Game Plus, but I do want to at least start it because I want to see what exactly happens. We might come back to this later. Like I might run through the game on my own time, and then we'll do the bonus dungeon on camera one day. But we'll be moving on to other games in the meantime. So thanks for watching Vagrant Story, which I've never beaten. I never got past Snowfly Forest in all the times I've tried to play this game, and we beat it end to end. Well, I guess end to end would imply the bonus dungeon. We beat it the first time. No, it's just a little kid in that picture. So yeah, I guess Sydney is the Duke's time-traveling child. 2,000 square. The unsung hero of this playthrough, by the way, is a guy called Beam Up who wrote the combat mechanics guide I read. It's the main reason we coasted through most of the game and were also able to figure out how to beat the final boss. Mission complete. 4.2 million. We didn't really... 20% of the map was missing. Spectre Bane. Okay, I don't know what that means. This is our clear file. No, I wasn't a Spectre Bane before. I think I was a Berserker. So I got a promotion for beating that final boss. Yeah, it says clear 0-0. So they expected people to potentially clear the game 10 times if they wanted to. Game clear data, 335, 72. There you go. Let's see what that does for us. Won't play much of it. Just a short stream tonight. I just wanted to show the ending there. And we did. You could clear the game 99 times. If your stats carry over, you could just do that. Because I know people play through the game like multiple times to get all the ultimate weapons and combine those and shit. Pretty confident that there's no new story cutscenes. Ultimate weapons. Yeah, there's a best weapon of each class. Like the War Maul. I think one of the best weapons is the Holy Wind, the thing that Guildenstern fought me with at the end of the game, which I think is a Damascus Greatsword? Maybe? Have you found Sydney? Not yet, sir. You know what? Let's just fucking skip that. There, you don't find them like... Oh, actually, I think you can find them, but you can also make them. You know, blah, 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 blah. Skip all this shit. Oh! These are my normal clothes. What weapons did I get? Whoa, still got that shit. None... Oh, no! Whoa! Oh, apparently I should have put everything in the fucking... Oh, man, I had so many spell books I never read. Whoops. Your equipment survives. Your items don't. At least everything survived. Oh, we also had some better armor. I forgot to go over that. Like, we managed to make some hoplite gear, which I think is... I think hoplite's higher up the chain than fluted armor, so that's a little bit stronger. Whatever. Final boss never actually got to hit us with Bloody Sin, which was great. Let's just go beat up some monsters. Let's see how fucking tough we are. Because I think it was, I forget who it was. I want to say it was Nintendo said that, the Minotaur can drop a weapon that he really shouldn't drop. It's the only way to get it. Nobody cares about these guys. It's like the lowest drop rate, one of the lowest drop rates in the game. You don't get your you don't get your sigils and keys. Wait a second, where's my root inverse then? Oh, it's probably in the chest. It's probably in the chest. Ooh, I didn't know there was a heal panel there. I could fight on that if I wanted to, but they could probably stand on it too. Womp womp. Nobody cares. Yeah, so supposedly, hey fella, just hit his arm so hard he dies from shock. Oh, 1 damage, I'm doomed. Fuck you. Yeah, so the Minotaur has a chance to draw up a weapon that he really shouldn't, but it's also the only way to get it. Something tells me my luck's not that good, but let's just go beat him up just for the sake of beating him up. Then that'll pretty much be that'll be it for this playthrough. Like I said, short one, wanted to show the boss. Christmas is coming up. I didn't want to forget how to play the game while I was visiting my family. Thanks for watching. You know, happy holidays and all that hoo-ha. And then, after Christmas, we'll move on to our next game, which, for suspense, I won't tell you. Oh, fuck it. I'm glad to know magic still hits like a truck. Guess I didn't have my shield out. Let's see what it does with the shield out. 10. Wow. That intelligence. Oh, thank you, box. I have 0 risk. These fucking crits are out of control. Is that a crossbow? You blew it. You blew it again. See ya, dude. This Minotaur's in a little deeper than I remember. It's a pretty hard hit for a bat in the wine cellar. So yeah, the good thing is the affinity on our weapon is so fucking high. Unless you're air affinity, we're basically doing huge damage to you. And the thing is even if we find someone that's air affinity, is if we cast less fusion, we'll still be stronger than them. Because you don't necessarily have to attack their opposite, you just have to have the your affinity minus their affinity needs to be as high as possible. So at 140 or whatever the hell it was with left fusion, I think we're stronger than, well, we're stronger than anything, because nothing has over 100 affinity naturally. I think. No thank you. Hey, do I know magic? You don't know teleportation right away. That sucks. It also sucks I didn't read those grimoires. You could eventually get your magic high enough. I think you could try a run where you purposely just kill everything with magic just to see if you could. Especially once your MP's high enough. Is this a box puzzle? I think there's a Minotaur after this box puzzle. Up we go. No, there's a switch before the Minotaur, isn't there? Yeah. Switch is right there. Whoop. One of the 2 switches in the game is that you flip. If you remember, the other one was in the cathedral and it took me forever to find it. I think Fat Cow helped me find that one. That was the worst camera angle to do that puzzle. Nope. Or is it the Dullahan first? The fuck? Is this some more box bullshit? Yeah, I wouldn't mind the box stuff if they eased me into it a little more, but first you're not, like, you're doing like little silly shit like this, and then there's some pretty huge stretches of the game where you don't do any box stuff. And then like right at the end they're like, oh yeah, you gotta worry about magnet ones and sliding ones, and some regarding fluted armor, which I was okay with. Okay, this is for sure the fucking Minotaur. What are you holding? Random treasure chest? Just stuff. We'll save it just because if I felt inclined, I could just kill that Minotaur over and over again until he dropped that mace. But we're going to kill him, and then that'll be that. Not a super long stream tonight, just wanted to show the ending. Aw. It resets your time on clear, but it doesn't reset your save count. And see, just because I know that we're fighting the Minotaurs, we're gonna fucking do this. Get that Luft fusion. Man, fucking none of the grimoires survived New Game Plus. That was my own fault for not reading them. Here we go. Do not scare me at all. There you go, 5 damage. 181 damage! I win. New Game Plus, you can just exact revenge on everybody that fucked you on your first playthrough. Except that final boss, because we fucked him on our first playthrough. What do you got for me? I think I get stats every, like, this is why you would do New Game Plus again and again, is the stat rolls after bosses. Spectre Bane. No strength. Nope, never mind, there's strength. And he did not drop the little thing. Do you think I get heal level 2? I need to know. Probably not, I already heal like half my health. Heal. You don't. Oh well. I think only the Warlock spells level up. But there you go. That's everything that you're probably going to see a Vagrant story for quite some time from me. Oh, right. There was a cutscene. Don't even care about him. I have the magic tattoo on my back now. We can also show... Was he guarding a treasure chest, by the way? It was filled with... That's not the kind of shit you need to carry on New Game Plus, that's for sure. The upside is, now that he's dead, the dummy's here, which we never used on camera, but this is how I leveled up the Fat Cow, is each body part has a different element. think, I want to say body is air. But these all do have affinity, so if you whack them enough, you'll absorb affinity or train affinity. That's human on body. Is it left arm? It's not a sure thing every hit. Human, air. So, yeah. Right arm is... should be air then. Well, regardless, one of these body parts gave me air affinity, so I just kept slapping it. That's how we made the weapon. I've revealed all the secrets of my final boss strategy. There you go. If you ever want to 100% brute force the final boss, that is how you do it. So yeah, Merry Christmas, everybody. Thanks for watching.